The Chronicles of Curious Conduct. Episode 1. Robin's Diary of the Very Inconvenient Murder Mystery. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a quiet weekend in the countryside inevitably ends in homicide. Saturday, 7 a.m. Arrival. The estate is picturesque in that bleak, wind-swept way that makes me nostalgic for things one has never actually experienced, like embroidery or tuberculosis. Colin the Cactus was unamused by the draught in the drawing room and has positioned himself directly on the Aga in protest. Saturday, 3:15 p.m. Discovered that a local vicar collects antique cheese graters for the patina. Concerning. Saturday, 5:47 p.m. The body was found in the library. Of course it was. Where else would it be? Some people have the decency to be murdered discreetly in a potting shed. Not Lord Mortlock. No, he had to be dramatically expired mid-port. Sunday at 8 a.m. Police arrive. Naturally, I'm the one to offer tea. Policeman number 1 is oddly suspicious of Colin. Colin, in turn, is suspicious of everyone and has adopted his menacing silence posture, mostly involving wilting slightly and radiating disdain. Sunday, 11:22 a.m. Discovered Lord Mortlock had rewritten his will the night before his untimely demise. The new heir, his Pekingese, named Cuthbert, who now resides in the master suite and has refused entry to all staff. Colin approves. Sunday, 1:04 p.m. Guests divided into 2 categories. 1. Those who visibly loathe one another, and 2. Those who visibly loathe one another but claim they went to finishing school together. Suspicious persons list. The widow, suspiciously composed. The butler, suspiciously named Gavin. The house guest, who writes novels and is never seen before noon. Colin, technically not a suspect, but I'm including him to keep the police on their toes. Monday, 6:15 a.m. Awoke to find Colin has moved 4 feet overnight. I didn't move him. I do not wish to dwell on this. Monday at 9 a.m. Mystery solved. Lord Mortlock died of shock after discovering that his prized collection of Victorian dental floss has been mistaken for festive bunting by the cook. A tragic, if floss-related demise. The dog inherits everything. The widow has taken up flamenco, and Colin has declared a moral victory. Conclusions. Never trust a novelist who doesn't drink tea. Always question a butler named Gavin. Cuthbert the dog now has a personal footman and a podcast. That concludes this distressingly factual instalment of Robin's Diary of the Very Inconvenient Murder Mystery. This has been Chronicle of the Times, and I am Robin Coles. Mildly traumatized, occasionally published, and still finding potting soil in my socks. And for those eager for more tales of eccentric murder, scandalous heirloom confusion, or unsolicited horticultural advice, might we direct you to our Ko-fi parlour, possibly with biscuits? Link below. Or receive these dispatches weekly, haunted, handwritten, and wholly inadvisable via our Patreon salon. Link below.